Ho ho, 'tis I, the Frenchiest fry. I return. So today I wanted to do some story and see if I can get to the start of Shadowbringers today. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to be playing through it on Dhim'a today because why not? He's my character who's currently closest to Shadowbringers, so he'll be doing it. Alright, let's get going. So, when last I left off, I'm towards the end of the post-patch to Shadowbringers, or not Shadowbringers, sorry, post-patch for Stormblood. And we get to watch the several cutscenes that will play in sequence. Let's do it. Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Dhim'a and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Dhim'a would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. The Nad Cred. The man, the myth, the legend. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhow's gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' graves, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that the offending scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instruction. No one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by just an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino in Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft LXXV. Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I can see naught from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. Ah, I am afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Authard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Althard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Ooh. Report! We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech? But who? All cannons, return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it, they knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye. Oh, heck yeah! The coming battle you will fight as Alphino. Master Alphino, might I ask you to search for survivors? I will see to our injured helmsman. Okay. Let's go find them. Oh, look at his little run! Look at this little dude! And his little carbuncle. Oh. Okay, so that's... He did a help. My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yes, you very likely saved his life. The question of who would try to take us out still remains. Put these last few out of their misery. The prince wishes nothing. Oh dear. That's not good. They've not come to parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Not doing a whole lot of damage with that AoE one. Ow. Don't target me! I'm the healer! Sort of. I'm just a baby! Oh, this is not good. Alphino's got a limit break. I'm actually legitimately curious to see what that would be, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Hey! Well, that's not ideal. Confound it. Not here. Not like this. Oh! Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You're calm in a crisis, Master Arflano. Let's finish this then. It's time. Let's go! Gunblades are so cool. How about you don't target me? Since I am a squishy little baby. See, I wonder what his limit break is. Okay, it's damage. Menacing mercenary. Storied lancer, storied mage. Hey hey! Oh, now I get my limit break. Oh, now I get my limit break. Yeah, I should have used it on them. Oh well. It looks cool! Hell yeah! Let's get it. Haha! Suck it. Oh gosh, I'm almost already halfway to another limit break. Distress. Did we do it? We did it! Heck yeah. We are powerful. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a scion. You know of me, sir. I have some small history with your order. But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard, and I could venture a guess as to their motive. But you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking. As for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Ascian mask. The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed. We could accept your gracious offer, Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Come. This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphino now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. You should lead this to Thancred. I'll go with him. I'll go with him. Dim will go. Let Dim go. And how exactly would that be any better? I am Cat. Cat, move quiet. I must refuse your company as well, my friend. Formidable though you are, the success of my mission depends on moving unnoticed. And lest you forget, you have grown rather famous. I trust you understand. Fine. Just promise you'll be careful. Plot thickens. Alright. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. But I will stay behind as I have been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happen to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Dhim'a. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphino to share. Oh, an emote. Ponder. Look at that face. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, sisterly act. Let's do it. Oh, Dhim'a. If you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Y'shtola is still investigating primals in the Far East, Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphinaud is still out there somewhere. There has been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. And thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I would be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We shall be there. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, they too suspect Ascian involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your Order's counsel would be most welcome. Of course. We should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us. By which I mean, I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Of course. I'd rather not. If you would rather not, how do you think I feel? I despise formal occasions, as you well know. But in the absence of Alphinaud and the others, we'll just have to grin and bear it, won't we? Well, there you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo. By your leave. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred? What's going on, man? What? What's wrong? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear right, Real? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in. So he said he'd head back quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamegan quarter. Understood. Dhim'a and I will go. We're bound for Alamigo anyway, and there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. Excellent. Give me 1 sec here. I gotta reply to a message. Okay. Well, let's go to the Alamegan quarter, shall we? Speak to Thancred. It's time to go. Boop. Alright. Right over this way. We're gonna go ahead and ride our Dark Lantern today. Because why not? Wait, I can fly here? Guys, guess what? I can fly here. Whoa! I didn't know you could fly in the Alamegan quarter. Oh, there we go. Hello, friends. Oh, Thancred, you look pretty beat, bud. You two are a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Traipsing through Imperial territory is thirsty work.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then. After the successful uprisings in Dhim'a and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance. But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire. That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Dhim'a has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
We're going to the burn. Loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphinode's trail goes cold. I suppose we first pay Hien a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us how best to reach the burn. A sound plan. And Y'shtola is in Dhim'a, is she not? I dare say she'd join in the search if you asked her nicely. While you see to that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Dhim'a then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola. Thanks, Thancred. You're a true bro. The truest bro I've ever known. Oh. I'm supposed to go actually to the Doman Enclave. Okay, it works! Yes! Boom. Bird and all. I love that when they look straight at the camera like that. Y'shtola! That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, milady. You are most kind. Milady. Well, well. Two faces from the dim and distant past. The dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of Aether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now he brought me one of his recent finds. He was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed. But on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Makote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-focused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So the fact that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner, Yatsuyu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother. And thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. but I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphino? I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Y'shtola. I should be truly glad of your help. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alize puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kien Khan. Oh, here we go. King Khan? Kien Khan? Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please. I would like to speak to him. He is my friend. Yugiri! Greetings, my friend. Alize has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn of all places. Excellent. Feel the burn! The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Garlean history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summonings saw it bled dry of aether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphino might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the road to Garlemald, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alize. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distance involved, 'tis best we went by bird. I'm gonna fly! Dhim'a and I have our yoles. Yugiri, will you ready the falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce, there is an overlook. Pray, join us there once you have seen to your preparations. Oh yeah! It's time we go over to the House of the Fierce. We gonna go to the burn. Feel the burn without even lifting. Hoi. Now let's see, where is this? Okay, yeah, we're gonna just teleport there. I ain't walking. Cannot be bothered. Mainly because I'm impatient. I got a noom. Well, here we go. Look at everyone! Look at this dude. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 malms in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. The burn is now accessible! En route to Garlemald, Alphino... En route to Garlemald, Alphino made a final link pearl called Thancred before falling silent. During the one-sided and distorted communication, he is said to have spoken the words "the burn," the name of the vast wasteland on the western edge of Authard. Once a verdant region teeming with flora and fauna, repeated summonings saw it bled of aether and reduced to a barren desert. But even in an unforgiving environment such as this, life has endured. In a fierce struggle for what little aether yet remains, the burn's beastly denizens have grown uncommonly savage, and you and your comrades must contend with their dangerous ilk as you scour its white sands for Alphino's trail. Oh, hello, kitty. Look, don't claw the carpet. Those aren't for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. No, it's not. Don't get me. Alright, well, while we're waiting, let's chat with our friends. Barren though it is, the burn is said to be home to some hardy beasts adapted to the unforgiving environment. And then there are the specters, if certain tales are to be believed. I expect we shall soon find out for ourselves what truly dwells there. With such a steed to bear me to and fro, I could perform my field work in a fraction of the time. Mayhap I shall try my hand at this Bardum's medal. Oh, she just wants a bird. Having named him an emissary of Dhim'a, Lord Hien considers himself personally responsible for Master Alphino's safety. Naught I could say would sway him from joining the search. Coming for you, Alphino. Oh. Who this dude? Kinda want to try to kill him. I'm gonna try it. I am not gonna be able to defeat this guy on my own. There is no way. Look at it! I've only taken away 5% of this dude's health. I'm 20 levels higher than him. Word. Yeah, I can't fight this guy on my own, I don't think. I mean, I can, obviously, but it's gonna take forever. I also kind of don't know what else to do because I'm kind of just waiting for a dungeon right now. DPS life. average wait time for the— oh, well, what did you look at that? Yeet. No, leave me alone! Come on, other DPS. It's go time. Most DPS end up walking away from the keyboard. And so, in the end, when it's Q's time to pop, they don't hear it at first. Here we go! Let's get it.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Everyone, land where you can! We must wait out the storm!
Okay, gotta turn on general. I think I'm the only person whose character hasn't done this yet. Oh gosh, rocks. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Woo, we kept him alive barely. Who'd we lose? The healer. Don't. We love our healers. Boulder. Whoa, what was that? Ow. This guy first. Clear out the ones with lesser health so they stop doing damage at least. then move on to the other one and we can all tag team. That's my strats. That is a very cool looking Alice and very unique. Oh! White like balls, bleach silk. Here it comes. Oh. Hey! Turn to boss. I like him. What am I supposed to do? Hide behind here? Okay, I take that as a yes. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what anyone wants to see happen. It's okay, healer. We're doing good. We're only doing it once before. That's what I do. Doing our best. And that's all you can do. Do they look cool? Oh, okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Fan service time. There it come. The healer's doing good. You done? Thank goodness that was a long load. I just, sell all the stuff I get from dungeons to, my grand company dudes, to get ventures. It works. Yeah, I get plenty of tickets doing that. I don't ever want to take stuff from other people though, so I always just greed on it. Unless I, actually need it or want it for something like legitimate, not just seals. Well, this guy looks intense. Okay, so that was an AoE, but it does not knock you back. Doesn't seem like what I want to do. Oh no. What? Oh no, healers! You can do it! I believe in you! I believe in you. Because it needs teeth. Yeah. I'm funny. Oh, don't like that. So I have done this deal, or this content and dungeon once before, and it was a while ago. So I don't really remember the details and specifics of a lot of it, so I might be shocked and confused at certain points, and I apologize in advance for not knowing what I'm doing. I don't remember the last time I did this dungeon. I love the music here, this is gorgeous. Oh, it's lighty. Are those worms? Those are worms. Ooh, don't like that. Hey, the sandstorm stopped. Oh, that is stunning. Okay, I should be helping. Bad DPS. Oh no. Yes! Onward! So yeah, I might play this game a little too much. I was so close to level 90 on Reaper that I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna hit 90. I have not even hit Shadowbringers yet on this character. I also have multiple other classes that are at level 70. I'll probably be calling it a night after this dungeon, because I do have pre-organized plans. They just got moved a little later in the afternoon, so I do need to attend to those. Kill that one. I'm just replying to someone real quick. Well, dram gun. Ooh, don't like that. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. Good, we can clear people out of that. Vaporize. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't trying to target that. I wanted to help the buddy. No! Oh my gosh. What is on my head? I don't like it. Oh gosh. I don't have any potions. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, healer's down. Okay, you almost have limit break up. We don't have a... Okay. Be on your guard. Oh, he's covering me! Is it because I'm baby? I'm the baby sprouts. Let me break! Come on! Yes! Oh! It's terrifying doing dungeons without the healer. I'm scared. I'm scared of it. Look at us! We did it! We did it! Okay. I'm gonna have to... Oof. You know, okay. So everyone did really good. But I'm gonna give it to the DPS because the DPS did great and they usually don't get commendations, so... Oh my goodness. Here we go. I got a commendation as a DPS! Probably because I hit the limit break. Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Yen!
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder? Mistress Alizé and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard.
Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
We do not know that yet. At all.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Dhim'a to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Alright, let's turn this in. Well, that was decidedly uneventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? I had hoped to steal a moment's rest after our little outing, but it would seem duty calls. A foreign emissary arrived in my absence. Do not let us keep you then. Actually, I was wondering if you might join me. I cannot think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions. At least none I should be happy to receive. Of course, if you think it would be useful. Dust Bunny. Thank you. Let us return to my manor then. Excellent. Hello, Dust Bunny. Alright. Well, I think that's going to conclude story for today. I'll probably do this again soon. So feel free to check in to follow more of the adventures. We'll leave off on a cliffhanger for now. We'll see you all next time.